Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. Cantina, lavatory. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop. Go on.
You read the latest report?
Department's making our quotas.
Bring us honor, soldier. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine spacer's choice. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around? Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow. Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits. Well, excuse me. What I meant was, if you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we've got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are... The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we chat? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on me. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody... That's what my dad used to say anyways. Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her off... Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of... It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high level... I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, I can't imagine what would be so grave as to That seems well within your expertise.
The way we do it's by cutting off power to the others. The ones who left.
Adelaide McDevitt's encampment. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power... Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill... I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collect... My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you... Any progress on that matter we discussed? Please. A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI as an unsafe object at large. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening... pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason...
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Oh, nothing could be further. I'm simply bemoaning the level of... Yes, but there are few who hear me in this. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. The Order of Scientific Inquiry. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to the future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential. I would love to discuss the finer points of my religion with you. Seriously, though, to truly understand the meta... They who are... Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the I'm... My apologies. The townsfolk...
We can handle this! Yeah, they go! We did it! Clever.
Any progress on that? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this... French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secret. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this place. Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than... Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the... But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do... You have a ship. Perhaps I can... Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer... I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun... Oh, I'm fairly... Fantastic. Let me get my things in...
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to...
Sister.
We can handle this! Armor's too strong! Everyone all right? Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here?
Rose searching.
Here they come! Nice one!
What security?
Here they come! We made it!
Processing. Investigating.
Incoming! Eyes up!
Sweeping the enemy.
You're not real. You're not real. No, 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 just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Linux performance.
Watch out!
System.
Vault performing an air.
Here they come! Wow, great work!
Investigating.
For unauthorized persons.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every cent.
Bring us honor, soldier. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. So this is... I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but